Howdy there, folks. Just wanted to wish you a Marik Christmas, as it is that time of year. Yes, a Marik Christmas, where you look across the table at your brother, sister, father, mother, and plot to ruin them for all time. Glory to Marik. The only thing more dangerous to a Marik is a Marik, of course.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new Marik Workshop, and I'd like to welcome you all to a very Marik Christmas. We are WBPL 76, the stream associated with the community of the Black Pants Legion. This is the new Marik Workshop where we paint. Right now, we're talking about Christmas stuff. The idea here is that, at least partially, I'm hoping that my co-hosts tonight, of which there will be many, I'm really hoping that everybody did their homework.
There was homework?
There was homework. I needed gift ideas.
My computer ate my computer.
That did happen. Squick ate his computer. Because Squick is a computer and he consumed it. The idea here is, if you have creative people in your life, what I would like to see is gift ideas for the creative people in your life. That's what I've asked my co-host tonight to try to come up with. I have some ideas. Hopefully they have some ideas.
Oh,
Let's see
good
what
Lord.
happens. Now, BizMonkey sent us this, and you can tell BizMonkey sent us this because it's got a Black Knight sticker on the Black Knight. So it's labeled properly.
I mean,
And it's
that
also
is
got
kind of
those yellow and white,
Yeah.
yellow and black lines on it too.
Yeah, by the way, Biz is here. Let's do this real
can't
quick.
just-
Hello.
Who the fuck is here?
Yeah, we haven't done that
Well,
yet.
you are.
I'm here. Hi, I'm Parallax. I'm here. You're hearing this in Squick's voice, who's also here.
Yes, I'm Squick, and you're hearing this in my voice. But who's the next person to identify themselves to the legal authorities?
Hat Duck.
Hi. Oh, I actually jumped in on it that time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the listening audience, it's Gumi. Gumi of the Black Skirt Legion.
Black Skirt Legion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds like a rollerball team, which I'm pretty sure means they can kick my ass by default.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that quite a bit.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I
Squick,
can
you and I
say-
are the mascots.
I am tall enough to touch the top of Squick's head, so does that count?
You say that, but while I do not wish to burst your bubble, the same is technically true of beagles.
I think
They
might
licked
need
my
some
head
help.
and I was upset, and then they wet willied me, and I was not comfortable.
Okay, so me and Squick and Gummy and
Hi,
And me.
I am also here. I
Is-
am the Cookie Mama.
it is the Cookie Mama, and the Mo. And the Mo, who is here also with the potato.
Yes.
And then there's me, Monkey Biz, because I was summoned.
He was. I summoned many
This
people.
is true.
And then we've got one more person in the room right now.
Parallax basically said crazy people, assemble! And we did. And
Yes.
That's true. That happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're definitely a group of chuckles.
Yes, we are most
Definitely.
assuredly dumb as hell. So BizMonkey has sent us this White Knight.
Yes. This day I bring you 3 gifts, each more apropos than the last. So, for those that don't know, this is the Clan Buster Black Knight.
Damn straight.
This is the first because it is a Comstar Black Knight.
Yes, and it's here.
I did not have the patience to do like the little blue like check mark, so it's just Comstar White.
There you go. I.E. Geth sent us Christmas Legos.
How cool!
Yeah, it's a Christmas tree.
Awesome.
See, it's lit.
Oh,
So like
the
here it is
lighting.
unlit, here it is lit.
That
Totally
is
lit.
indeed lit AF.
It is lit.
Wow.
And actually it's got different colors. So
Oh,
Actually,
cool!
that's really cool.
this is from UNC Samurai, who got us the gingerbread tank with Commissar Jim on top.
Oh.
Drive me closer,
Oh.
partner. I want to hit him with my candy cane. Okay, Mo.
Why?
Mo, you have sent us the most terrifying lighter of the Advent candles.
That is the fire elf on the shelf.
The fire elf on
That
the
is
shelf.
a...
For the record, this is the BattleTech Gothic fire starter, everybody. Hal is going to have to remind me. I think he's in chat. If he wants to dip in and tell us what's up with this Night Star, he can. My brother
So
has
sneaky.
declared that this is a Night Star of the Christmas Coalition.
So I had a Night Star, and given that the Night Star is super high end and kind of lost tech stuff, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to put it in any of the colors I've been doing. And then I was talking with my wife, who's one of those people that the 12-month a year Christmas stores is made for. So I painted the Night Star as a member of the Christmas Coalition. So it's red and green and gold. And then I always like making the weapons gunmetal.
Have you taken her to the Spirit Christmas store yet?
Shut up.
She's
Oh my
not
God.
listening.
So here's the thing about all of that. I already know about the Spirit Christmas that's up here. I'm just planning on taking it to her.
Just going to
taking
pick up
her
the
to it.
whole former location of the Goodies clothing store to her.
But yeah, let me tell you something, brother. And so, I will take her there as kind of a fun Christmas thing to do together. And I took far longer on this than I usually do on stuff, so I was kind of happy with how the gold bordering came out and how the cockpit came out.
And it did turn out nicely. Okay, so moving on. My lovely wife has been working on a...
No, we cannot move on. We must talk about the Lego Enterprise D. I have thoughts. Because that was my Christmas gift to myself this year. And I did get the shuttle.
It seems... Okay, so you did the pre-order, so you got the Type 7 shuttle in Ensign Row.
Yes. And
Jelly.
I am not going to build it until A, there's a light kit for it.
Of course.
And B,
Agreed.
somebody does an upgrade kit that has like the dorsal phaser array and like 50,000 tan squares because there's no lifeboat. And the place is like
Yes, the dorsal phaser array,
to
because
agree
we're
with you on
too
this.
fancy in the future to just say ass guns.
Yeah, well, no, Top Guns. Top Guns.
No, that's the ventral phaser, right? The dorsal one is on the bottom.
No, you have
They're
that
bottom
backward.
guns.
Ventral is bottom,
Wow.
dorsal is
Well,
top. Like a
look,
dorsal fin.
whenever
on a
the
ship.
The
phaser
joke is
array
on you,
is
sir.
on
In
the
space,
bottom.
there is no up and down.
The
Look,
enemy's
the
gate
ship
is
has
down.
an up and down. Space may be
Well, they should call tech
three-dimensional,
support.
but the ship clearly has a top and the ship clearly has a bottom.
Ooh,
And
woo.
I am looking for the phaser array on the bottom.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Gummy.
Cookie.
Oh, that was Cookie. What? Cookie? Cookie?
What?
That was you?
What?
She beat
What?
me to it.
The ooh-woo. Wow.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
Woo!
Wow, that was Cookie. I was not
Cookie.
expecting that. Oh.
Why?
This shit right here, this is why Q left Starfleet.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen here that are joining me tonight, I had one request of you all. Guys, you have someone creative in your life. I don't care what that creative thing is. This is a suggestion for our people in chat and the people that catch the VOD. What is the one gift you can think of that you can give the creative person in your life? Now, personally, if it's me and I'm talking about miniature painting, I've got this Crimbus painting set here that if you have somebody that got into your life and said, hey, I really like mini painting, I'd like to have more stuff for it so that it's easier to do, I can take it around, whatever. This has the 2 reservoirs for water, it has a wet palette built in, it's got a storage unit, it's got a dry palette, etc., etc. And it's like $30. This thing is amazing as a starter set for all the shit that you need for slightly more than beginner mini painting. That is one of my suggestions on this. It's Crimbus, Krydrufi. It's a hell of a fucking spelling.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
I like this thing. Like the cups come out, the things snap together so that you can take them apart, as you can see there. The actual wet palette on this is separate from the container under it, but I'm not going to take that off because that's a whole fucking thing. Squick, you sent me something last week that I said, that's really fucking cool, and then I forgot what it was. That would have been perfect for this.
Do you have any idea how many weird-ass, unregulated, semi-cool things I try and shove into the chat?
Yes, I do, but I'm also running a stream right now, so this is a suggestion for you to go back to our
I'm
conversation
scrolling
and
up,
find the fucking
which
thing.
is, like, against my best instinct. Scrolling up has never worked well for me.
So, in the meantime, Chad is suggesting a tackle box, which is...
Oh,
Okay, what have you got? This is like a beginner set for if you are doing model building or gunpla, or maybe you're building models out of a plastic set, like a Warhammer set. There are emery boards, there are files, there are knives, tweezers, there are actually 2 hand drills, brushes of various
You got
kinds.
2 hands, don't you?
There's all kinds of shit in here that is great for getting started on that. Squick sent this to me. He didn't even know I was looking for it. Okay, Biz, what's your idea? Something to buy for someone creative in your life.
Well, I was gonna go big because I'm already at home.
Do it.
And suggest a 3D printer. If you have the money, I strongly recommend a Bamboo Lab 3D printer. Whatever the latest is.
Ooh,
whatever you can
controversial
afford,
opinion.
Okay, no, for
because
someone
it is-
that's not familiar, he's not wrong.
Yes.
I'm
Because
still gonna fight him.
What?
in
We don't
my
have time for you to
experience,
fight him.
they are easy enough to use that you can give it to just about anyone, and within like an hour or 2 they can be printing something,
Yes.
and then they
Yeah.
can
Now,
go
for
out
the
and
record,
fill
this
them.
is not
well.
going to make you miniatures for the most part without a lot of work. They can do it.
Will they
I don't
terrain very
recommend them
easily,
for
though?
it.
Even
Yeah,
if you're
resin-
not necessarily making miniatures, it's good for terrain. And if you do want to get into miniatures, better to start with something like that versus jumping right into resin. But if you want to jump right into resin, you can certainly do that too. It's
I mean,
just
that's
a
what
lot
I did.
messier.
I mean, it's a totally different process.
Yeah.
Look, 3D printers are
Yes.
cool, and if
3D
you are
printers are cool.
going, if you want an appliance and you do not
Mhm.
give a shit, and like you're the kind of person willing to give HP money, then yeah, go Bamboo. I have Bamboo. It's nice.
Yep.
If you want
Yep,
to
absolutely.
live a life where money isn't real, go with Prusa.
Cookie, idea of creative
Um,
thing for someone.
I'm gonna be basic and recommend Canson student grade cold pressed watercolor paper. If somebody's doing any kind of painting, basic starting painting, if they're starting, they'll want student grade. You don't have to spend money on artist or professional grade to start with. You'll want cold pressed watercolor paper that'll work for watercolor, that'll work for gouache, and it'll work for acrylic, and that'll get them where they want to go to start with.
Okay, Gummy, what's your idea?
Mine's not necessarily utility. It's more of like when you find that moment where you're having either too much stimulation and you don't know what you want to work on next,
Okay.
or you've kind of hit like a block. For me, a lot of you guys know I write. And when I get overwhelmed or I get caught, I go and I lay on my bed and I look at the stars, the glow-in-the-dark stars that I've put up on the ceiling and up the wall. That I bought a laser that I actually can charge with.
Who's going to be the one to say it?
Well, my
Laser.
stars,
Thank
like a
you.
laser.
Laser.
Yeah, there it is.
Laser.
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 So
Thank you.
not
Laser.
necessarily a utility thing, but like a moment to give it the creative mind a moment to breathe before I jump back in.
So anti-stimming.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess it's kind of stimming. I mean, I sit there with my laser and draw on the stars on the ceiling above me.
Laser.
Mad Ducks, what's your idea?
Now this is the only thing the chat is doing.
I know, laser.
Yeah.
Laser.
For me, it's going to be a weird one because I'm a colorblind person that does model painting, and what helped me a lot was a collection of paint that some weirdo gifted me that has actual names of paints. You know, like this is a shade of green and this is a shade of red. You know, some of the paint companies, and this is just a humongous pet peeve for me, is like it'll be like Margarita Sunset or Tequila Vomit or waffle.
They named their
Tequila
paints like
Vomit
Gatorade
is
flavors.
Tequila Vomit, for the record, is I have that color. Where's it? It's okay, here it is. It's an Army Painter John Blanche color. It's called Tainted Garden. There you go.
Oh, that deep green one?
See,
Kind of,
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
earthy green.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the
God
the
damn it.
statement-
Yeah.
The statement that creative person or a creative person in your life is a little open-ended.
That's
if
fine.
they like to paint, a paint set is good. A paint set and some brushes.
I actually have a
wanna-
suggestion on that, where my suggestion on a set of paints, if they're miniature painting, I really like the Monument Hobbies intro set because they have, it's not just their set one with their base colors, it's their most bought paints, so the most commonly used reordered paints that they have, and a set of brushes. So it's like, I think it's 8 or 12 paints and brushes, and it's under $100, which I know sounds like a lot, but when you price out paints, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a
brushes.
very solid set.
But if they're into painting models or miniatures, then absolutely a paint set and some nice brushes. If they want to do recording or try doing voice acting, etc., get them an inexpensive USB interface and an actual microphone with an XLR input. If you get them those two things, if one fails, then they can always just go and get another professional quality piece.
Yes.
Yeah, Ducky, what was the mic you sent me?
You have a CAD USB mic.
There you go.
Okay, Mo, you're up.
All right, I'm very utilitarian in my picks. One was the Game Envy, the water cup. They have the collapsible rinse cup that I
Okay.
like a lot because it has a couple different things that like it allows you. There's like little pinch areas that because keeping your brushes from hooking that annoys me all to heck. And I have like 152 different brushes that I use for different things. Not very well, but still for different things.
Yeah, what he's talking about is something very much like this, where it'll pinch the brush and hang it upside down so it can drip.
Yes.
So, like, you can find a lot of that kind of thing. The other one that I have is called it's from a company that makes, it's called a paint puck. It's not a puck in the slightest. It has a acrylic cylinder in the middle of it that's clear, that has a silicone base and a silicone top where you can put that stuff. Same idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut in here because I didn't get to have a suggestion. Perry was just like, send me that thing you linked again.
Okay, go.
Which is fair. My indecision and willingness to fight over nothing are legendary. But consider the two following options. Number one, motivation and appreciation. I mean, because those are both fairly ballin'. But two, a paper towel dispenser that doesn't just use like a paper towel roll. Just get one of the ones that takes like the Z Fold paper towels. It's a $20 thing of plastic. You shove it on a wall. And then when you need paper towels, because one of your paints decided to go horizontal, instead of then yanking on a paper towel, launching the thing and its holder in two different directions, and now you have 5 problems because you've created a cleanup cluster bomb, what you have is a set of paper towels that are square.
There you go.
You know,
Ladies and
Squid
gentlemen,
is
we
very
have
right.
swapped out a lot of our cast here tonight. Who has now
Oh,
joined
wait.
us?
Oh.
Thank you.
It's
No.
BB.
It's a BB.
Okay,
BB.
that's very good because on my screen, Hal's mic lit up when I heard that.
I don't.
House, I need you to say Pollo and, yeah, just most of that.
Let me do this properly. Pollo.
Yes,
No, that
see?
felt
Your
creepy.
voices are indistinguishable.
Yeah, that was kind of the.
Pollo. You know, the thing that
That
really,
goes-
the thing I didn't like
that
about
goes
that was the
back to
fact
an
that I
old
wiped
joke,
my
Barra.
mouth while I said it.
Yeah, that goes back to that old joke of Lenny the Lecherous
Must
Rune
be
Mage.
my birthday.
No. I'll do this for free. Must
God.
be my birthday.
We're not talking about that right now. Who else is with us?
I mean, for your sins, you also have me, and I'm feeling very conflicted and confused.
That's okay. This is not
'Cause-
abnormal.
On the one hand, god damn it, chat, it's like, what, day 4, and we've already hit over 1 million goob? But on the other hand, also, give me all of your goob.
Goob for Lady Red's goob hole.
Please,
am
stuff my
now-
goob hole.
I have not been under 200,000 goob for like a year, and now I am well under it.
Oh.
So
I will explain what the goob is used for on account of this being all my fault. On Iden streams, we would do an art drive each week where chat would give me a prompt and I'd draw it and we'd show it the next week on Iden streams. And that kind of grew into what if we did a whole community goob drive for much bigger art pieces? And we had a couple, and then this year was hell. And I haven't been able to do any. So this is the first Goop Drive I've been able to do all year. And to make up for not having done one sooner, I'm making an entire activity book for you guys to apologize for the lack of art this year. So,
A very
it should be
80s
fun.
and or 90s kind of thing that you used to get on placemats in every family restaurant in America.
Yes.
Who else is with us?
Oh, this is Ralphie.
Ralphie, you just got plain fucking abducted, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I clicked on this channel thinking it was so big that it must be general, and it wasn't.
Hi, Ralphie. Congratulations.
Hi.
You get to answer a question now. Hey, Ralphie, if you were going to buy a gift for a creative person in your life, what would it be?
But I mean, for the creative people in my life, so most of them are musicians.
Okay,
and a lot
that
of them are
counts.
also composers. And one of them writes pieces for organ, because that's the pipe organ. That's the instrument he plays.
You know, if
And
Gummy were
I would
still
like
here,
to
she'd
get
say
him.
ooh woo.
Oh yeah, and I would like to get him
Pipe
a
organ.
good way to hear the recordings of himself as he's rehearsing,
Okay,
because I think he would appreciate that and it would be useful to him.
there you go. I mean, that is outside of our normal wheelhouse, so I appreciate that is a different perspective on what we've been talking about. So that is a creative venture. That is an idea. Get somebody a way to record themselves and a way to hear it if they are in the musical arts. That's what we're going with,
Yeah.
musical. So we have in here Squick, Halzykar, Red, BB, Ralphie, and Whirlin of the Black Britches Brigades. So everybody, ooh,
Yep.
that I want somebody to clip. That was a very clean ooh woo. Please and thank you.
I can record one and just send you a clip.
Oh no, that one was good.
Your woo has
Okay.
been oohed.
Do not ooh my woo. Okay, so very quickly, I just want to talk about what I'm doing now that I'm actually painting. Hey guys, look here. What's this? It's an urban mech. It's a big
that
urban
Dana
mech.
Thomas's-
It is wearing a Santa hat. This is the Christmas. We'll call it a Christmas gift because it's an additional release to all of his Patreon and followers. White Rook on Patreon and various other places released his Christmas ornament this week, and it is various urban mechs. This is the AC20 R60L urban mech. He also has the base Irby and the MRM Irby, and I think the Aero 4 Irby, where they've all got hooks on them so that you can hang them on your Christmas tree. So there you go. There's your Christmas Irby.
Ooh.
Okay, very quickly, other thing that I want to show here. I was very, very nicely given something to show off here on the show tonight. And actually, this is at least partially due to one Miss BB that's here in chat right now, where there was a recommendation for a thing I could paint on tonight's show. BB, do you remember what that was?
Black Knight.
Now, why would we want to be painting a Black Knight?
It's a model that's going to be used in the text hall.
Yeah, so
So-
this is actually Locust Labs Black Knight that's going to be used for the profiles on each of the models of the mech. This is the base model. She sent me the Clan Buster. I took the sword out of it because I wanted to just do the base model. But this is an advanced copy of that. And if I actually had the fucking close-up camera cooperating tonight, I could show you better what that would look like. But yeah, Locust will probably have this in the January release for her Patreon. She also is on my mini factory if you're interested there, but that's Locust Labs. But in any event, yeah, this is the one that's going to be in the video. And Red actually has some art going for that also. So
I do, though my stuff is going to be very tiny and in little sections, but I'm happy to be doing anything at all. So yeah, I'm currently also painting a Black Knight, just digitally.
I hope someday that I can manage to get into some of that with some of my 3D models, because I just like to contribute. We'll see. We'll get
It's
there.
a very fun time.
I need to figure out how I'm going to paint this Black Knight also, but he needs to be Christmassy because it's, this is the Christmas stream. But while I'm doing that, I have a number of people here in chat, and I imagine they can each tell me something that they think that they could give the creative person in their life as a gift. Again, a reminder, I do not need the creative thing to be mini painting. Red,
Gift ideas.
gift
I can do
ideas.
gift ideas. Okay, so it's very easy to think that the digital artist in your life has no needs, and this is
They do.
incorrect, especially if they have dogs. And you can get the digital artist in your life wonderful things for very, very cheap.
Such
For
as?
example, a drawing glove. I have in my
Yes!
2
Yes!
years of
They are
digital
amazing.
art. Yes.
Sorry.
In my 2 years of doing digital art, I have owned 8 drawing gloves. They cost about $7 to $10. I currently can tell you where one of them is, and that's because it's on my hand. I do not know what happened to the other 7. There is no such thing as too many drawing gloves. They
Now,
are
for
an
those of you
excellent
that are
gift.
wondering, a drawing glove is a glove that covers like this much of your hand. It covers like
Yeah, it
your
covers
your
the side of your hand, your last 2 fingers,
Yep.
and will curl around your wrist to hold it on.
Yeah.
And it means your hand can just glide smoothly over your tablet, whether it's a screen tablet or a non-screen tablet.
Yes,
They're
it
wonderful.
prevents the
They're great.
capacitive touch.
They are
Yes.
amazing. I
Capacitive
just got a new
touch.
art tablet and it works so well. It came
Yes.
with a glove and it makes me so happy.
Other good gifts for the digital artist in your life, stress ball. I have been working my butt off over the last couple of days, and you end up, even though I know to draw from my shoulder and do draw from my shoulder, you do end up with some aches and pains, and stress ball can help to relieve those. A heat pad, also good for when the shoulder
Yes.
decides it's had enough, if the digital artist in your life is a very busy person. If you know what tablet your digital artist friend has, and the kind of pen that goes with it, there's also no such thing as too many replacement nibs for their pen. There's
Or
nothing quite
too many
like a fresh
replacement
nib.
pens.
There
Now,
is another thing that you can get for the digital artist in your life that can be very helpful. There are these little doohickeys you can get that are effectively an offhand. It looks like almost like a fidget device, but it's for shorthand.
Oh
Keyboard
yeah, the
shortcuts.
shortcuts remote. I've got a
Yeah,
buddy
the
with one of those.
shortcuts remote. Also got a suggestion for the enemy in your life whose life you wish to ruin.
oh, I want to hear this.
Anthrax.
Buy them any of the things that have been discussed on this stream that isn't a hobby that they already have. If you've got somebody in your life that you wish to upset, get them a new hobby.
Or buy them something that you think they want that they've never expressed an interest in that is loosely related to what they do.
Or just get them a really weird ass candle.
Yeah, like that fucking candle you sent me. Yeah, that one.
Yes, long candle.
Long candle on a fucking
Urban
spindle.
candles.
Okay, Hal, what do you give the
Yes.
creative person in your life?
So, because I am
headache,
not
he
like
knows
the
you.
rest of you creative folks and
He has other
and
creative people.
have talent and skill and that sort of stuff.
I
What
only
I
make
have-
like the best watch show on this stream.
Look, my usual artistic ability is in spoken words, so crafting is not really a big thing. But what I can do is what? Hush.
Yell at him,
you
Red,
finish first. You finish first.
and then yell at him.
What I can recommend is whenever it comes to whittling. If this is somebody who may be interested in it and they don't know if they want to get into it or not, you can get one of the whittling sets on Amazon if you want to, because it'll come with some basswood, which is really what you want to carve it on, because basswood is soft and the grain is usually easy to work with. But if you want a not high cost but quality knife to use for it, you can start by looking at an Opinel carbon blade knife.
He and I are going to argue
Now-
about this, but that's...
Shut up. This
Yeah.
is my recommendation.
We've already argued about the Opinel knife.
Here's the thing about the Opinel. It is about $20, carbon steel knife. It's very simple, yes. And it's got a long blade, so you can use the curve for it on some stuff. You could use the curved top of it for some push cuts. Verithragna, public speaking primarily. The other thing that you can do with that is, they can get into it, see if they like it. Now, if they're wanting to get more into it, what you really want to get for them is something that has what's called a sheep's foot blade.
Yes.
A sheep's foot blade is the kind where the blade, it's a blade that's going to look like it's got the tapered end, but instead of the tapered end sweeping back, it sweeps forward, so the long flat part is the sharpened point.
Yeah,
That's
so
good
it
for
looks
detail
like,
work.
I'm going to draw this on the back of my hand. It looks like this. And then this is the sharp edge. So it's a long, straight blade.
Yes, and since the curve drops down to the point, you can use that for detail work or little cuts or things like that. If you want my recommendation for the expensive version that I really love that I have, I have a flex cut whittling jack that I really like. It has two sheep's foot blades on it. One of them, I don't think I've used a Warncliffe Sunshine, but I've had good success with a sheep's foot with the sheep's foot, and in doing so, the whittling jack has one that's a longer blade that is for roughing. That's when you're taking a whole bunch of wood off of whatever it is you're carving. The smaller one is your detail blade, doing for, oddly enough, detail work. And so whenever you're wanting to do smaller stuff or finer stuff, things like that, using the detail blade for it. But when you're just taking big hunks off of a piece, you've got that roughing blade on it.
Now, to build on what he's saying here, if you want to give somebody something like this, and you want to give them some, like, and also just give them a general purpose pocket knife, the pattern of pocket knife that is called a Stockman pattern is a three blade pattern that includes a sheep's foot, a spay blade, which is it has a more rounded circular end on it that is sharpened, and then a clip blade that comes to a sharper point. It has all three of those. It doesn't lock on any of them, but that is a good general purpose thing that accomplishes that.
In doing all of this, if you've got someone who's wanting to get into whittling, then that'd be a good thing to do. The other recommendation I'm going to have...
Dangerous part of the night, Hal and I start talking about pocket knives.
No, I'm pivoting. Whenever I'm writing or doing ideas or something like that, I find that I flow better whenever I write them out by hand. And I know Parallax has gone on about fountain pens before. I'm just going to make it easy. You want to get somebody a good fountain pen, just get them a Pilot and go on with life.
Mm-hmm.
Because frankly, you really don't need anything else unless it's for funsies. And
he's not wrong.
I have a small little notebook that's got fantastic paper in it that is called a Bookaroo. It's got nice paper to it. It's not particularly thick, but it's about quarter size a sheet of paper. Quarter size of a sheet of paper, easy to carry around with you, and then that way you've got some options for that. I don't know that I'd use the Bookaroo with a fountain pen because the paper's probably not thick enough for it. And if you're like me and you like the nib on your fountain pen to be a little more wet, it will bleed through. There's some ideas for you.
There you go. Now, for the record, when he's talking about Pilot fountain pens, if you get the one that is called a Metropolitan or a Kakuno, they're under $30. The Kakuno is under 20. The reusable ones, the Pilot Metropolitan is a brass-bodied pen, and it just feels nice in your hand. Okay. BB, it's your turn.
There, I got out of it. I gave my recommendation. Go for it, BB. Ha!
I have a couple different recommendations. I actually just got a brand new art tablet, and to show the mischievousness that I've gotten up to recently with it, I did the thumbnail for the Christmas dump. I did one version in color, and then I did another version in text vision.
I love the fact that you said that, because as soon as you did, I was going to DM you after stream. All of the Traveler thumbnails, at the top of every single one, I have a text vision, black and white filter.
I almost like it better than the color version, but I love them both. I'm happy with how they turned out.
You did
really
good.
Yeah.
I really like the way that these are very Steamboat Willie.
I really have always liked the rubber hose style, like old school cartoons.
Cuphead,
And Cuphead is one of my favorite games. So I was just like, dude, I'll do something cutesy for the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm happy.
Why have we duct taped Tom to the wall, though?
I mean, it's Tom.
Because it's Tom and he's working
Crimes
security.
against
So of
our
course,
olfactory senses.
yeah.
Probably trying to make everybody eat salad again while he eats all the pizza, and this is not okay.
Dude,
It's
that was
time
so
for a
funny.
clown battle.
That was so funny at the meetup, like during the pizza party, that he had like 7 slices of pizza on a plate and he was just inhaling them. And then I come over with a salad and I'm like, Tom. And I just started like walking up to him with it and he starts running. He just straight up runs. And then I start running after him with it, just like holding the fork out, like, come on. And he's just like, no.
Now, chat, just because most of you
Tom
haven't
is a
had this
delightful
experience,
cryptid.
Tom Tomadale, the Black Pants Legion, is not different in person than any other version of him you've ever seen on the channel. Tom is exactly that. Tom is a weird fucking cryptid.
So I'm proud of you, chat. Sykes asked if anybody had any ideas for a gift for the theatre lover in your life, and I.E. Geth has had a very sensible recommendation, which is
Opera glasses.
Hit up your local used bookstore for plays as an easy option. The more obscure, the better.
Opera glasses. Beebs, I gave you a pocket knife at the meetup.
Yes, I have it right here.
Well, that was a response.
Please don't shank anyone.
I love it.
She loves it. I gave her it is now a Victorinox. It was originally a Wenger pattern. They both, at the time when, I think they stopped making Wenger pocket knives in somewhere between 2011 and 2014, but they carried over this pattern into Victorinox.
It is so nice.
Okay, so the pattern is the Wenger Evo series. If you get the Evo S, then it has a lock on the master blade. If you get the Evo grip, then it has a rubberized grip on it, shockingly. But in any event, what I'm specifically getting at here is the Wenger pattern knives as opposed to the Victorinox pattern knives. And because I am who I am, I can actually show this off.
I have
Heavy
some more
box. Heavy
suggestions
box.
when we're ready.
Okay. This is my box of Swiss Army knives. These are the Victorinox scissors. Yeah, we're doing this. Chet, come along with me. These are the Victorinox scissors.
Just let it go, man. The scissors are not worth it.
No, we're talking about it. Look at
You
this.
can't go,
No. There's actually a point here. The Victorinox scissors are a very normal pair of scissors with a god-awful little spring there. Like, they are exactly what they look like. They are scissors. They have a terrible spring. Whatever. My point here is that as far as scissors go, the Wenger one actually in the now Victorinox Evo series has an actual big metal spring here. More importantly, it has micro serrations on the scissors. They'll just fucking cut anything. That's all I got. Okay.
This does remind me of something that I would recommend, but I forgot to say earlier.
What was that?
If you're getting into a hobby that involves cutting things, get a set of cut gloves.
Kevlar gloves?
Because
Yeah.
No, they can just be knit gloves. There's a certain kind of knit for it. That's what I use. And I wish I used it more because I'd have fewer scars on my hands.
And also, I have a ladybug on my work desk. I don't know where he...
Hello, ladybug.
Here it is. It's
Greetings, ladybug of the painting desk.
You should.
It's the Christmas ladybug. There we go, everybody.
Can I suggest another couple of digital options?
Yes.
So a few people in chat might know that I don't just do art. I do also write and witter about it extensively on Fridays. And for some reason, people keep turning up. So for all the people who've turned up to that, you already know what this is. And I'm sorry for repeating myself. But if you have an aspiring writer in your life and you would like to get them some software, my personal recommendation is Scrivener from Literature and Latte. It is a piece of writing software that comes with a 30-day free trial and then a whole of life license if you pick it up for like probably $50. It was $40 when I got it, but you know, inflation has happened.
Yeah.
But it's a very reasonable price. It's a whole of life license. You can have it on several PCs at once, and it is fantastic. It is very robust. I've been using it for years and I absolutely adore it. It is a great choice. Other things for the writer in your life. One of the big tips that I'm always talking about on my writing streams is how important it is to read your own prose back to yourself. It helps you to, you know, hear how the words sound in your head, to pick up mistakes that you've made. So a cheap dictaphone can be very useful so that the writer in your life can listen back to what they just read out loud. And edit their prose to be better. A cheap dictaphone is a great choice. But there is one free, simple thing that you can get for the creative person in your life that just about every creative person in every field will appreciate. And it is give them some time and attention. Ask them, hey, what are you working on? And then sit down and enjoy a nice hot drink while they just gabble on at you for the next 3 or 4 hours. There is nothing that makes creative people happier.
If they indicate that they don't want to talk about it, do not badger them.
Yeah, don't badger them. Instead, tell them about whatever creative thing you're doing instead. But I know for me, I'm always like, oh, I don't want to tell people what I'm doing. I'm sure I'll bore them. But if somebody's like, what are you working on at the minute? I want to know all of the details. I'm
Well,
like,
Red,
"Have
what
you
are you
got
working on
3
at the
hours?"
minute?
Do you mean stream-wise, personal-wise? What kind of project would you like
Now,
to
Red,
know about?
I was not specific in my question, was I?
So right now, I am painting a Black Knight for a video coming out at the end of the year. But in terms of personal projects I've been working on this year, I've done a little bit on my own setting, which some people in chat have had to deal with.
Would that be
But another
Shoal,
big
where you
thing-
talk about that tomorrow
No,
afternoon?
Shoal is
Oh.
where I've talked about it, yes, but no, my personal setting, because Shoal belongs to the entire community. Shoal belongs to the Black Pants Legion, the Auxiliary, and everybody who turns up to chat.
Now, very
It
quickly,
bel-
what is the auxiliary?
The Auxiliary is the public-facing Discord of the Black Pants Legion. It is where all of our wonderful friends and creative allies like to hang out and talk about every single thing under the sun. It is where the general public's chaos and madness interfaces with our own, and it is a great time. There is something there for everybody.
And if they want to
I
find
recommend
out
you
how to
find
get
like
there,
3 or 4. Oh, if you want to find out how to get there,
they need to
you can
come
pop
to
along to
this
Twitch
channel.
and do a exclamation Discord, and it will give you our Discord, which is discord.gg/BPLAUX.
There you go.
Yes.
But Para,
Join us.
however would I get to www.twitch.tv/WBPL76? Where could I find it?
I think you could find it at that thing you just said in a browser,
internet
like
browser.
Firefox or Brave or
Opera.
Opera. Yeah.
Netscape
No, they didn't give us
Navigator.
money.
You still have it somehow.
Netscape now. Oh my god.
Oh, that's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
an old
yeah.
browser.
I'm
that lights
still
out.
mad about Netscape Navigator and Coral Word Perfect. I want both of those back. Fight me.
I mean, Firefox
You can
is
find it
about
on
as
your
close
web
as you get.
TV.
Yeah.
Your
Ooh.
web TV. Yes, you
I
can
saw
get
an ad
that.
for that on Sega
You can
Channel.
get that on your e-machine.
Shut up,
This
because the
computer
very
was
first
never
personal
hacked.
internet access that I had, because we had a family computer and everything, but my own personal one was a web TV, and then when I got a proper PC, it was an e-machine.
There you go. I still have a ladybug on my
Attack.
paintbrush.
Personally
You might want to do
attacked.
something about that.
I'll use a different paintbrush. That's
Do
what I'll
not ooh the ladybug.
Why?
Titicus
I don't like
Urbanicus
that.
has redeemed a pet. If you have an animal near
Okay.
you, please bother it on Titicus Urbanicus's behalf.
Yes,
I will
please
bother
pet the
animal.
ladybug.
I'm on it.
Okay, I have finally. I've unfucked my computer. Mostly.
Hey, he did it. He did it, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
that
which
Well,
is-
why
makes
didn't
me
you fuck it in the
happy.
first place?
I didn't. I was one of those. I am a professional computer toucher.
He's a fucking robot. That's what he is. Jesus Christ, Discord. Is
There
that
might be an
just me?
update
Am I the only one he's roboting for?
No, I caught a little
no,
bit
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Squick, you are 2 robots in trench coat. Ladies and gentlemen of the things and the stuff, I'm going to do a couple of things here. One, I'm going to say, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Building on that, watch your backs and keep your close relatives within your sight line so that they do not put a knife in your back. With
Like
that,
a dinosaur.
As the Merrick Christmas song says, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Para.
this stream. No. I'm trying to hit a point. I'm trying to get to a point.
Give us a bug report.
Give you a what report?
Give us a bug report.
It's right there. Okay.
Okay, good.
God,
You
we're
just
dumb.
clicked it.
With that said, it is the holidays. I wanted to give everybody a chance to have like ideas for gifts for people. Maybe you're struggling. I know that I'm struggling for finding something for my wife, but that's because she's fucking impossible to buy for.
Okay, hot damn, I'm interrupting. Ladybug head, ladybug head, ladybug head. Ladybug.
Ladybug is on my finger. You can see it on stream.
It's having an adventure. The world is so big.
My hand is enormous. I have a ladybug on my hand, and we're going to end the stream.
You do.
Now, before I end the stream, I am going to say something moderately self-serving. So if you have something you want to show off, for the first hour of the show, if you have something you want to show off and it's creative, send it to us at art@wbpl76.com. Send me stuff so that we can show it off at the beginning of the stream. Let me know what your screen name is in that email. And also, like, if you just want to show it off, that's one thing. If you want feedback and suggestions, that's another thing. We can do that too. Lots of people do lots of things in the Aux and in the Legion, and it's Christmas. And if you want to get somebody something nice, that's great. And if you want to support somebody, that's also great.
Laser.
But fuck, it's Aiden. Aiden, gift for a creative person now.
Laser.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Nope.
Fuck.
Laser.
He's gone.
Laser.
I
Laser.
knows
Laser.
the perfect
Laser.
gift for the creative person in
Laser.
his life. It's a cup of tea, and yes, that's a hint.
Laser?
God, I love
Laser.
this stream.
Laser.
With that said, good night, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
The ladybug probably had a great time.
Stuff my goop hole, please.
Taking a drink of water, you fuckers.
God, I love
God
this show.
fucking damn it. I almost
3
my
years
monitors.
on. 3 years on, I've been doing this shit, and just about every fucking Thursday, I make somebody put water through their nose. It is my favorite fucking thing.
God fucking damn it.
A couple of weeks ago, it was me, and I put bourbon through my nose. It was fucking awful.
Oh.
Ugh,
Oh, spicy.
very.